Hi everyone, welcome back to Koforidua today. As we said, we bring you new interviews regarding what is going on in the Eastern region and how best we can all share light into projecting the Eastern region out there. We are here at my FM with one of our managers who by the name of Mr. Obin Dako. So we're here to interview him regarding to how the effects of COVID-19 has affected the various media aspects in the Eastern region so that we can project our messages out there and let people reach out to know what is going on in the Eastern region. You know, Eastern region has a lot to offer and we have a lot to say. And we are also a business hub that investors must come in to see and support the region so that we can also contribute to the growth of the country. So once again, before I continue, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors, Profa Food Tom Browns, Split So Below, and we have our able guys here, RNM Photos, who are in charge of all our camera lighting and everything. So once again, thank you for watching Koforidua today. So we move straight to our guest, Mr. Obin Dako, programs manager of my FM and morning show host of my FM 94.5 FM. Welcome, sir.
I supposed to welcome.
It's the show, so yeah.
Okay, welcome to the show and welcome to my FM.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, can you introduce yourself to our listeners?
Okay. As you've rightly said, I'm the programs manager of my FM. I don't last the morning show host. That's the little I can say. Okay, exactly.
All right. Thank you. So, before we move on to the main question, can you tell us a little bit about my FM?
My FM is a commercial radio station. We've been in existence for 1.5 years.
Okay.
We have nothing but good content and programming to redefine the objectivity of radioing in this area. Of course, as I said, it's a commercial radio station. We're aiming for profits, but at the same time, trying to make society as we want society to be. Of course, with our content and program, we want to reach out to the outside world that, of course, Eastern region has something to offer. And if our own, and as the name denotes, my FM, it is your FM, it is mine, it is everybody's.
Actually,
Here, you can lay down your agitations. We have duty bearers. They have a role to play. They are not playing. We have virtually become the voice for the voiceless. So here is their FM. They come and air their views, and we say it as it is. We have come to make society work and work again. And as we always say, Ghana must change, and it starts from us. So this is your FM, this is our FM. Of course, yes.
Thank you so much.
It will interest you to note that 6 months into our operations, we were attached as the most promising radio station in the Eastern region by the Ghana Journalists Association.
That's a great achievement.
So,
and I guess you're on the right track.
Exactly.
That's nice.
We have a lot to do. Yes.
Yeah. So, as you heard, they were judged the most promising radio station in the Eastern region by the GIJ, right? Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Ghana Journalists Association.
Okay. Yes, GJA. So we entreat you guys to listen to my FM, which is 94.5 FM, from now on, because we are all trying to project the Eastern region as much as we can in every little way. So, right, to move on to business. Now, we've heard of COVID-19 and how it's causing so much damage to society, companies, countries, and worldwide. The death toll is rising now and then. People are getting cases on numbers are thousands and millions counting. Now, this brings down to the fact that everything that COVID-19 touches is getting affected in terms of monetary, in terms of management, in terms of economy. Everything is getting shattered. Now, as a media house, in this current pandemic times, how has this COVID-19 affected the media house? Let's say my FM in running its operations. Are you running full capacity? Are you not running full capacity? What are your measures you put in place to combat this pandemic and still keep your staff, your program running and everything? How has this affected you?
Okay. Thanks so much, AJ Wells.
Thank you, sir.
For having my FM and for having me too.
You're welcome.
And of course, this global pandemic, COVID-19, as Ghana recorded its first case, I think by 12th of March, there were 2 cases. We never knew we would get to this.
Well, we had 23,000.
23,000 and over.
Yeah.
Of course, it has come to stay, as the World Health Organization has said. This time has come to stay with us. So what do? We have to embrace it and try to be more strategic and innovative. So coronavirus is here. Whether we like it or not, we have embraced it. It is with us.
Yes.
We can't play the ostrich role and shun away from reality. The COVID-19 pandemic has had negative impacts, and it is obvious. Apparently everyone knows.
Yeah.
It has had impacts on firms, companies, airline companies and staff, people cutting down staff.
Yes.
Of course, the media is no exception, of which my FM is exactly. Yes. We also having the heat.
Yeah.
Of course. We cannot go on with this conversation without talking about our revenue inflows.
Yeah.
Definitely. Our financial strength has been threatened very massively because, you know, a commercial radio station, the only source of our revenue is our advertising investment.
Yeah.
Now you get to the corporate world, they tell you because of COVID-19,
no money.
Exactly, there is no money. And those we had, our customers, our clients we had, you get to them because of the impact on their products and stuff. They tell you, give me some time, give me some time. And we are humans.
Yeah.
You have to adhere to their plea because that is the reality we are facing. So our financial muscles have been threatened massively because investment in terms of advertising and stuff, there has been a total slump. They're not getting much of it. That is it. And secondly, there have been waves of redundancies and cost-cutting measures. Of course, when money is not coming, what do? You should be innovative. Of course, yes. You have to cut down costs. My FM, as I earlier said, we've been in existence for 1.5 years, getting to 2 years now. And we had lots of plans for 2020, but because of COVID-19,
everything.
Of course, yes. The most strategic ones we have to do, and the others we have to set our priorities right by cutting down costs to events we projected doing in 2020. And as it stands now, we have achieved a little of our projected targets. Exactly. So these are some of the measures we need to put in place to ensure that once money is not coming, what do we also do to sustain our industry and our staff? So that is it. We have cut down costs entirely. We do not say lose here, and it was our plan to start snaring loose, but because of COVID-19, you know, the employee has to be paid. Definitely, and there are no inflows, so you have to cut down that and see the way forward. So that has we've gotten enough. That has affected us today. Exactly, and quite apart from the financial aspects, we can talk of the social aspects. You know, we are a big one family. Though from different backgrounds, but in the media, everybody is one. Yes, we work as a team here, and I can say that social affection has been relinquished. Yes, it has not, because I finished my show because of the reason to observe protocols. I have to vamoose quickly and get the other person on board. So the only thing I can do is to wave at. Exactly. There's no hard.
There's no challenge.
No,
nothing.
So that has been relegated to the background. Exactly. So that affection we used to have because of this pandemic, it has been relegated to the background. We're just hoping that one day, World Health Organization will declare that COVID-19 is no more, has been eradicated.
Yeah, waiting for that.
We come back to our normal times. Okay, so that one. And with regards to our program, definitely we've had inadequacies. Our program timing has been affected because we have to observe social protocols, and we have entities who come in here to check whether we observe in aside because mind you, there has been a constitutional instrument with the fact that if you go against the protocol, of course, the government has something to do. And of course, if not the government at all, the security agencies who have been mandated to enforce these laws. So, our program timing, I was doing 5:50 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's our morning show. Now, I have to finish 30 minutes before time, pave way, disinfect the area, sanitize, so that's because recently the World Health Organization has made us to know that the virus can stay in the atmosphere for close to 8 hours. So we even feel that because of the impact and stuff, we can't just finish a show and wait for the next 8 hours for another show to happen. So what do? We have to re-strategize and be creative by finishing shows in time and before time so that the next show comes. So we have been affected. Our financial inflows, program timing, affection,
human relationship
here. And of course, I don't think it is only my effort.
No, I don't think so. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It has affected everybody, every entity. People have, other entities have resorted to virtual broadcasting. People are in the house and exactly, we're working from home. One good aspect we can say without of my FM is that we've not had, in quotes, that negative impact in a sense of salary cuts.
Oh, okay.
So we can thank our directors.
And you guys on the good side.
We can thank our directors, and they even they had a crunch meeting as to this pandemic. What do you do to sustain the station and the workers? The workers would have your full pay, projecting to even increase it more.
Oh wow!
Yes, because
that is nice.
That's nice.
At least
that's when you have good directors.
That's true. When you have good directors, it still gives that sense of belonging and that sense of hard work. People can still work because they know they still earn what they have to earn. Other than when you know you're not earning and they are still not paying you with COVID at the same time. Then you're in trouble.
The trouble's one gone. So that's it. But we cannot entirely say COVID has been bad to us.
Okay.
COVID has been
in a way
we have deduced some sort of goodies from COVID. Do you know why? It is because COVID has taught us to be strategic and innovative.
That's very good. That's very true. Now everybody thinks of innovation strategically. Because I think if you don't position yourself strategically, you lose.
Yes, if you fail to plan,
you just that's all.
Exactly. So we are very innovative now. Now people feel and know what we have been lambasted to do earlier. Wash your hands. Do this. Do not talk onto people because of droplets of saliva. We disregarded all those things. Now we have been mandated to do
it, whether I like it or not.
Exactly. And now media houses must be strategic. This man is needed in your entity. His input is needed. There is no inflow. You can't pay. What do? Are you leaving him? Must he leave you? Are you letting him go? What do you do to sustain him? So here comes the strategy. The strategy is, the creativity is management and everybody. Here on my FM, we have sat, and I don't think because of we be live.
I understand. You can't say something that's
bring out our strategy. Of course, we have strategized to generate internal funds to sustain our firm.
That's nice.
And thanks again to our directors. They've also, though they are feeling the heat,
But they're finding ways and means.
exactly, they know that they work with people.
Yeah.
And in the labor law, the first person to be looked at in terms of priority table is the employee, because he or she keeps the company moving.
Yeah.
Exactly. So our welfare has been in their bosoms, and they're working things out for us. We've been very strategic, of which I'm somehow disappointed myself I cannot share with you, but we have been
Good
very
strategy.
strategic.
That's
And, that is the better side COVID-19 has brought to us. That's all.
All right, so I think from all that you've said, we can deduce the fact that COVID-19 has affected the media
Definitely.
house. We can't take that
We
away.
can't take that.
Financially, every way,
Yeah.
programming,
Social.
socially, everything. So meaning that we need to, you guys have put in certain strategic measures to keep this show running, to keep the station moving, and to keep people still feeling at home. And I think that is a good thing. I think in times like this, we need to look at outside the box. We need to think outside the box.
Yeah.
And I think I can recommend or commend you guys for
Thank you so much.
the nice strategies you guys are putting in place to still keep the show and the station running. No issues, no employee complaint.
No.
Everybody is fine.
Everybody is still at
As
post.
post.
Nobody
So
has been relieved.
for that, you are doing so great. Your strategies, we just pray to God that the strategies remain
Yeah.
as they are. Then COVID should also reduce its impact on the society. So before we go and we let you go, we'll tell the viewers, the listeners out there, your final message regarding COVID-19 or the station, and also talk about how they can reach out to the station whenever they need to.
Okay. What I want to tell our viewers is that COVID-19 is real. We can recount issues of COVID-19 with regards to our duty bearers, and talking about members of parliament and government officials who have been infected, recovered, and attested to the fact that COVID-19 is real. It is. Recently, is the member of parliament for Okra constituency, Dan Boche, was come to attest to the fact that it is real. He had it and he's recovered. That of our Minister for Health, Kupaji Mamenu, is also recovered and said that the disease is real. We've gotten a lot of people who have been infected and recovered, hopefully, and still say it is real. Let's not shun away from reality. It is real. COVID is real. COVID-19 pandemic is real. Just let's forget about its biological implications, China this, America this, whoever the blame goes to, we still have COVID-19 and it has come to stay. By the words of World Health Organization, all what we at MyFM can say is that we should continue to observe the needed social distancing protocols, the protocols put out by government. There is a constitutional instrument which says that if you go against the protocols, you'll be dealt with by the security agencies and our Justice Department. So we shouldn't flout any rule. Observe the distancing protocols, wear your nose mask, don't go out when you don't have anything doing, and try to let people be around you. And I'm talking about those who feel stigmatized because of contracting this virus. That's one thing I can say. Ghana and stigmatization, it is not worth it. Boris Johnson of the United Kingdom, England, got it. He's been accepted and integrated back to society, doing his job. Please, let's not stigmatize and ensure the social distancing protocols, because COVID-19 is real. That's all.
All right. So now wait. How people can reach my FM?
Okay. Viewers and our listeners, my FM is in Koforidua, the capital of the eastern part of Ghana, that is Eastern Region. We are located on the same land with Winners Chapel, Ghana, behind a great development bank, and a famous landmark we can use as a case study to locate my FM is Adrian Packetons, or be foster. My FM has taken advantage of the global village social media, so you can reach us on Facebook, My FM 94.5. Facebook, My FM 94.5. And our website is www.myfmghana.com. We are live on TuneIn, we're live on a live radio Ghana, Modern Ghana Radio, and our numbers, as you can see behind me. You can reach us for your social, political, any content to transform society. We are here for you. We are My FM, and you are My FM. God bless you.
Alright guys, as you heard Mr. Obin Dako deliver his message concerning how the effect of COVID-19 has been so severe in the media industry, we also entreat you guys to take precautions and the protocols very serious when you're stepping out or you're interrupting the people. You understand? This is real. COVID-19 is real. And Koforidua today is telling you that COVID-19 is real. So don't joke with it. So from my FM and from Koforidua today, we are saying that stay safe and protect life. Wear a mask to protect me and protect you so we can all stay safe. Now, this program was brought to you by Prof. Don Brown, Split Sobolo, and our able guys, RNA Photos, who have always stood by us, and our dear Faith the Model, who's part of the crew, who always comes with us wherever we go. So once again, we say thank you for tuning into Koforidua today. Catch you on the next episode. Ciao. Hi everyone, once again welcome to Koforidua today. This is AJ Wills, and Koforidua today is brought to you by Prof. Trombound, and we have Split Sobolo and our able supporting guys, RNA Photos. We're still in the studios of My FM, and we are with their presenter Elikim, who's going to share his views on how COVID-19 has affected the media in terms from the presenter's perspective, because earlier on we spoke to the programs manager who also shared his views. So now it's time for the presenter to also share his views per his perspective as a presenter. So welcome to the Koforidua today, Elikim.
Thanks, boss.
So this is Koforidua today. We are here to talk about effects of COVID-19 on the various media aspects, and we want to have your take per you being the presenter on the presenter's aspect.
Okay, so truth be told, it is not a pleasant sight. The whole COVID-19 has affected a whole lot of things. Nor I do entertainment shows, so not entertainment alone, but sports, religion, everything has been put on hold. Ghana, there are some measures the president has placed to just curb these whole COVID-19 issues, but the numbers are still shooting. So you're not supposed to be more than 100 people at an event. That has affected outdoor events that we could do. So on a regular Saturday, after my show on Saturday, maybe I might get 1 or 2, 3 gigs to go play outside. But since there is a lockdown, and then there is a ban on social gathering, and then even if an event will go on, it's supposed to be virtual, and then people coming to the event shouldn't be more than 100. The money you're supposed to take as a presenter or as an MC for the program has reduced. And then the kind of impact that you think, party guy, you're supposed to meet millions of people and then charm the place up. Millions to 100, or even 1,000 to 100, there is 900 people out of the whole party. So the party will be empty, let me say it that way. Yeah, and then to the studios as well, if there are some interviews that you're supposed to do. Now, almost all the interviews that I do on my show is via phone call. You cannot bring the person, even if you bring the person in the studio, there should be social distancing. The person has to put on a mask, you sanitize the person's hand in and out of the studio, like a whole lot of things. So it has affected the flow of, but it's all for the good. We're just hoping. They said by June. By June, June has ended. We are in July. So maybe we'll contact Clemento Suarez, and then he'll give us another month. We'll see if by that month COVID would have gone out. Okay. But we're hoping it will go before December, because December is cocoa season.
Well, December is cocoa season, yes, but the virus or the pandemic is still, let's just be straightforward, it has come to stay. Okay, so definitely since it's come to stay, it's still going to affect every little thing that we're doing in every little aspect of it. As you said, it has affected you as a presenter. You cannot step out to do your gigs. Your programming is a little bit disrupted because it's not everyone that can come to the studio for interviews and stuff. Now, these are the problems. What is the way forward, or what are the innovative ways as a presenter you think you can still thrive in this pandemic?
Well, there are 1,001 there. You're a media guy, so you should know. When COVID began, I think our musicians were smart enough. Some musicians were smart enough. They did virtual concerts. It was a brilliant idea, but they were doing it for free. They didn't add the monetizing part of it. So most of these gigs that I am talking about, most of these programs can go virtual. We've started, we're still on Facebook streaming and all that. So it's another plus. So the things that you are supposed to do with physical human beings, social media and then internet is now there. So you just find a nice way or an innovative way, as you said, to put physical into the virtual, and then you still make your own money out of it. So if it is a party that I host, a virtual party or an outdoor party that I host, I can tell my same people that would come to the club to party with me, tell them that we are taking the club virtual. We're taking the club virtual, and it's a paid thing on YouTube. So you just have to get the logins. Then
you pay to get the login.
And then you join my club, just as you would have joined physically. Yeah. So you just party. Now you can party with your whole family in your house. Yeah. You understand? So that's some of the innovative ways people can, and I'm sure people are now doing it. There are lunch parties,
birthday parties,
big parties. Shout out to DJ Black. DJ Black does out social media, Instagram live parties. Party with Mike Smith, and then all these people, they do that. So it's a nice thing.
Sure. We believe now is the time for people to be innovative, to think outside the box, and to make sure they're able to come out with great solutions to help them in terms of their businesses. Now, you being a presenter, we know that these are the challenges we're facing, and these are like new creative ways of getting that. So how do you then, you're an entertainment host, so you talk about entertainment.
Yeah.
Now, entertainment has been affected by COVID-19.
Some shows are cancelled.
Yeah. So how do you get content to talk about on your show, since most of the things you talk about are most of entertainment stuff, and we don't have much entertainment in the system anymore? Only few noise here and there, but nothing seriously.
Well, if you search hard enough, you will find.
Okay.
Every day something happens. New things happen every day. Kevin Boy might be most streamed. Stone Boy might have 20 million streams on AudioMark. These are all news that you can talk about. Maybe a councillor Lutrot somewhere might say something that you can talk about. Everything happens anywhere. Kevin Boy might buy a car, or Stone Boy might start a skill set class. News happens as it goes. Okay. So COVID or no COVID, still news happens. So content never goes low. Content never goes low. Every day there is content. There is new content every day. So on that aspect, we don't lack. But you did say something though. You said COVID affecting businesses, and how businesses maybe might move. Yeah. I can say one or two things about that. Sure. So real quick, businesses that are not on social media are still crawling. It's that simple. Yeah. COVID or no COVID, businesses that are not on social media now are still crawling.
Apart from social media, I also think businesses that are not digital.
Yeah, so I was concentrating on social media, but businesses that are not on the internet are still crawling, because the market is there now. The market is there now. Those that buy physical, search online. If they don't get it, then they go physical. Yeah. So COVID or no COVID, you should be smart enough to try and move your business from physical to the
global
internet.
business.
Because if you're physical, you're just at a stagnant place, Koforidua.
Yeah.
But when you go digital,
Yeah,
you can
global.
access someone in Kumasi, someone in Takrade,
Or even
and,
outside the country.
and still sell to the
International.
person.
Yeah.
You're moving to a wider market.
Yeah.
So I think COVID has come to just open people up to bigger pictures. To bigger pictures. COVID has come to open people up to bigger pictures. That this is what you're supposed to do. So they should do it. Everything has a disadvantage and an advantage. You're not supposed to go out and party and all that, but at least you can go digital and then make some coins from there.
All right. So talking about digital, I think it's the right way to go. Putting your business on the internet platform is the right way to go, because we at AJ Media, I could say with authority that we have crossed the boundaries of Ghana,
Nice.
and we are working international now, because we manage social media accounts for people outside the country. We do creative designs for people outside the country. We develop websites for other people outside the country. So if I was thinking of having an office, having a local office, my setup, but I realized that it was not going to help, because now the world is going digital. Everything is on the internet. So now we are a virtual office. And
You don't have a physical office.
No.
And how is that fair?
It's
You
very,
don't even
very
pay
well.
tax.
No, we don't even pay rent. Or
Yeah, you don't
nothing.
pay rent at
I
all.
don't pay rent for a building. So I think that, yes, what you said is right, that businesses should go digital in terms of they should be innovative to go digital. So now, your final words to people out there in terms of COVID-19, how well they can take care of themselves, and the best ways we can all stay safe and still make money the way we're supposed to make it.
My final words to whoever that is watching Koforidua today: COVID-19 is real. Trust me, it is real. So the best, now I heard it is even airborne.
Yeah.
So your nose mask alone cannot help you. Your face shield alone cannot help you. But if you have a good immune system, I think you can be able to fight the virus, even if you are attacked or you're infected. So build your immune system. That's my free advice I'll give anyone. Build your immune system. There are oranges, there are pineapples, there are fruits that can build your immune system. There are meals that can build your immune system. So take that. And you can always find me. My name is Elikem Jama II. Family calls me Eli Air. I'm the entertainment show host on My FM 94.5. On social media, just visit My FM 945 on Facebook, Instagram, and then Twitter. You can tune in on the TuneIn app, and listen online. And then Modern Ghana, you can listen on My FM, and then Alive Radio, so you can get My FM. So catch up. Let's do some things together. Stay safe.
So I think everyone, you heard what our dear brother Elikem said about the COVID-19 and what he had to his take on COVID-19 and how it has affected the entertainment industry, the media, and everything. So we believe that we all have to take it serious and work hard at it and make sure we live our lives very well with safety. Let's adhere to the protocols and stay safe. So this is COVID-19 that is going to stay with us. So let's just know what to do, how to live, and think outside the box in order to make it or keep your business afloat. So my name is AJ Wolves, and this is Koforidua Today, which was brought to you by Profa Food Tom Browns and Split Sobolo, with RNA photos by our side to make this possible. Tune in next week for another chapter or episode of Koforidua Today. Thank you. Ciao.